Well, welcome everyone to Tips and Tricks. I am glad to see everyone here. Um, and so I will let Debbie take over.
Okay, let me get voiceover.
Sophia Harrison Boylan, computer audio unmuted, is under the mouse.
Um, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm feeling nervous all about this stuff now. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It took me. I thought it was going to be different than it was, and that happened to me last time too. But anyways, here I am. Shopping, one of my favorite things to do is for sure. Anybody that knows me knows that. Um, and shopping online, I have to say, my shopping online experience actually started with my friend Lori Modis, that's in this call right now.
Hmm.
When I used to go and visit with her, and she used to do all of the shopping online, and I hadn't started yet. And we'd order, remember that one site, Bulk Foods?
Oh yeah.
We, we'd, she talked to me about what is that other one that we used to,
Vitacost.
Vitacost, exactly.
Mhm.
So anyway, Lori is the reason why I even started learning how to shop online. And um, to start it all out, I do most of my shopping on Amazon, and I do have the app on my telephone, and so all I have to do is say, "Hey Siri," oops, I hope I don't start her. Open Amazon app, and she opens it up, and there is the search line right there. I double tap and write in whatever it is, or I dictate actually, whatever it is I want to look for, and hit the search button, and all this different things come up. I usually turn my rotor to headings and flip down the page, because then I can go faster and pick out the one I want, and go and learn more about it, by double clicking on it. And then usually there's two, if I decide it's something that I want, there's two choices. You can put it in your cart, or you can just hit buy now. If you have a credit card with them, if you have an Amazon credit card, which I do, and then I just hit buy now, and
Wow.
sometimes I get it the very next day. You know? So
Yeah,
it's
but
almost as good as going to the store and getting it that very day, Not quite as good, but and I get all kinds of stuff. I get my coffee, toilet paper, paper towels. Um, I get you can order where you get it every month, like every 2 months I have toilet paper coming in, paper towels, that kind of stuff. And then I get my supplements on Amazon. There isn't anything that I don't, hardly anything. Oh, I know, my oat milk that I drink, and the organic coconut water that we put in our smoothies, all that stuff. I just get it on Amazon, and it comes so quickly. And am aware that it's kind of sad that we're not uh, supporting our local stores as much as what used to be supported. But you know what? Being blind and not just being able to jump in the car whenever we want to, well, I say it's really good for us. And very, very helpful in life. And I do manage to spend quite a bit of money once a month. I get Christmas presents there. I know Bob gets a lot of really good electronics there with his different earpieces, and all different kinds of stuff that he's turned us on to too, with the different things that he's bought that we've said, hey, I want one of those. So it's an awesome, easy place to shop. It also has a Amazon accessibility page, I mean, number that you can call. And when you call that number, then there's somebody that answers. And if you're not sure what you're looking at, you know, or you want them to help you find something, a particular something, or then that's what they're there for. And they can't pay for it or anything, but they can put it in your cart. And so they're very, very helpful. It's free. It's part of Amazon. And yeah, and if anybody doesn't already have that number, you can call me. I'd prefer to wait till next week because I'm in Idaho right now. But you can call me and I can send you that Amazon phone number for help on Amazon
I
shopping.
believe it's on every page, or it used to be on every page also.
Is it?
Yeah, it used to be. I don't know, with the new format, they've changed the website, so I'm not sure if it's, I'm talking about if you're on a laptop looking at it online.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think when you're using JAWS, it does auto-populate there on the, like, one of the top parts of the website.
Yes.
I'll
Which
be
is-
darned because I've never
Yeah.
seen it on it. Of course, I use maybe it's because I use the app on my phone. Maybe it doesn't show up there, but that's good to know.
You
That's
know,
really-
I have the number, and I also sent it to Sophia so she could put it in the notes from
Thank
this
you.
recording, but I have it, here we go. Oh, well, I have to go backwards, sorry.
Home, contact photo, pay, mail, dip, video, button, call, button,
I lied.
message, button, Amazon accessibility,
No, I know it's here, sorry.
mail, pay, contact.
You're fine.
phone,
Here we go.
882-831-678.
So it's 888-283-1678.
Thanks, Patty.
Operators are standing by.
Your donation at the table.
And they will also, there's two options on that. They will also help you with your device, your Echo device or whatever device you might have through them.
Yeah, that's also very useful too. So that one's my first one to start. Who's next?
Zoom 5.
Hey,
Lori,
you know,
go ahead,
I was
Patty.
just gonna say, I will go next only because I think that I was going to talk about Audible, which is Amazon, basically. Let me unmute myself completely. You know, the thing is what I'm going to say is, shh, girl, be quiet. What I wanted to say is this is predicated on the assumption that you are already a member of Audible or Amazon.com. And the thing I wanted to say is that I have taken advantage of the gift center on Audible. And anytime you get any kind of email from them, you know, about you better get this book or you're gonna die, that at the bottom there's the gift center. And if you click on that, it works very well with screen reader, at least with voiceover. So I'm assuming it's, you know, dynamite with JAWS. This is on the computer, but you know, the head, if you hit headings, they'll say 12, 6, 3, 1. And because you've logged on to Amazon.com, you can literally just buy credits for people, and so they can pick their own books.
Oh,
And I prefer that. I way prefer that to somebody sending me a gift book that I get to pick myself. And my brother-in-law does this every year for my birthday and Christmas. So I'm like, you know, loaded with credits. It's almost like hoarding. So that is pretty easy. Again, if you use that phone number that I mentioned, they will help you too, because Audible is an Amazon company. And the other thing I wanted to share is that there are 2 Audible apps you can download on your phone. One is download audiobooks with audible.com, and the other is just Audible. When you download Audible, you can just get books with credits. You can't use your credit card on that app, but it's designed for just, you know, picking out books with credits. And the search engine on it is pretty good. You just have to have, the right spelling of the author or whatever. And they give you tons of options, but the search engine is pretty good. And they haven't messed it up too much. You know how you go to an app and you understand it completely, and then you come back and, because the overlords thought it would be fun, they change it completely. You have no idea where anything is. It's just, that really doesn't make me happy. So, Audible was very guilty of this, but the Audible app they left alone for a while, so it's fairly easy to use. But the gift center is very easy to use, and I if you have that account with Amazon, I say go for it. Anyway, that's my piece.
Thank you,
Any
Patty.
questions? I
That's
probably
really
can't
good.
answer them.
And I didn't know that when you call Amazon accessibility that that they could help you order a book too. I didn't know.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good
Yeah.
to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
Or
Welcome,
just to add on the whole
please.
Amazon services, you can also, just for fun, if anyone wants to do it, you can try to purchase items using your A device. Um,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
it's an
Oh,
interesting experience,
oh,
but that
yes, I've
also,
done that. Yeah.
yeah.
It's easy to, if you have credits, it's very easy to buy a book on the A Lady. You just say, buy da da da, buy da da da, and she's, okay, but you do have to have credits available. Yeah, that was my invitation. Okay, I'm now going on mute to say, just
Okay.
save you all from my nonsense.
Who would like to go up next?
Is Holly on?
I'm here.
Okay. Between Holly, Patrice, Lori, myself, I don't know who else is here, but let's talk about Innosearch. So those who don't know, Innosearch.com, it's not an app yet. I don't know if it ever will be, but it's not one right now. That's how, no, .ai, sorry. So Innosearch.ai. And it when I first heard about it, it wasn't very, it wasn't accessible hardly at all. And then Holly and I started trying to use it, and I told Patrice about it. And the thing of it was we couldn't find the cart button. But now that part is fixed, although I did just have an issue with it. But right now, what they have going on right now, if you go to it, is that they have these Black Friday deals that are listed that are, Holly, I want you to share about the computer that you just got for Bob. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Share about that.
Sure. Well, if I may just give a little background, I too worked with the app. I was very excited about it this summer. Great concept that it would be an umbrella, kind of like an overlay to Amazon and Home Depot, Walmart, the
Best
other
Buy.
shopping.
Yeah.
Kind of this e-commerce platform that was accessible, that strips away all of the pop-ups and the visual things that were cumbersome for me to navigate through on
And they go and
Amazon.
look for the best buys on all those stores.
Good point. And there is a search button there, but it was not working well. The developers asked for feedback, and I believe you wrote them, Bevy. I know I did a couple times.
Yeah.
With specifics of things, and gave them an attaboy because it's a great thing, needed work. Well, went back a couple times, still a bit challenging. Went back a week ago, and holy cow, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The things that were difficult have been addressed. I find it quite accessible, and I've become a shopping fiend over the last week. My husband's excited, but not so sure. Because I've not done much online shopping. I do Instacart, and that's a whole nother subject we'll be talking about. I do that several times a week. But I am thrilled that I can now go and I can do a search on this. There's a edit field at the top to do I do a dictated search, or as Bevy pointed out, there's now when the website is opened up, it's pre Black Friday, like flash deals. And I use my headings. Good point, Bevy. Really makes a difference on the rotor to flick down to each specific item. And like the first day I went back to Innosearch and it was working, it's like, oh my gosh. And on that page of this handful of discounted items, it said Apple, iPad Air, blah, 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 blah. The M3 chip, which is the current Apple. And it came out in March. And it retails for $1,100. It said $277. That's $277 for a new.
Was this an iPad or a
No,
computer?
it's a MacBook Air.
Oh,
It's their latest
full computer.
for a computer.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I think that's about a 75% discount. And I told my husband about it, and he said, "Well, this can't be for real." And I said, "Well, I know the developers are. I can't guarantee the rest of it." But he said, "Well, I guess we'll just try it and see what happens." So I'm so proud of myself. I checked out, I bought it, and we'll see what happens. And it came 2 days later, and it is sealed in the box. Like I went into the Apple store, and he's
Wow.
beyond thrilled. And so throughout the days since then, that was a week ago, every so often I'll check in to see what the Black Friday sales are. And there's been sadly nothing even close to that, but there's still some reasonable deals. And can, of course, do the search. I wanted to say that, and I've ordered probably, I'm saying maybe a dozen things this week, both buy it now, as Bebby said, which was super easy, or add it to my cart and collect a few things and then do one checkout. I've done it both ways with success. And the items have come within, I would say, average 2 days, sometimes 1 day. One day, the Amazon driver came and she had this big stack of boxes on her back porch. It was so exciting. But it's all stuff we needed, just stuff, household things that, anyway, so that's working well. But I did find out that when one purchases something a little more expensive, like a computer, Innosearch, I think it's Innosearch, or maybe it's Amazon, who shipped it, will send an email with this was a 6-digit passcode that I needed to give to the driver before they would release the computer.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I wasn't home when that happened, and thankfully our daughter was here, and so she called me and said they need a passcode. I said, "Well, where do I go for that?" They sent it to you. Long story short, I figured out it comes in an email prior to the delivery, so that's a heads up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Yeah,
I did
Mhm.
have a problem with the,
Sorry, baby. We had 4, I think, participants just join in or something like that. So I know that Pat's here, Bevy's here, Holly, Patrice, Lori. Who else is here?
Donna Kimball came in.
Hello, Donna.
yay.
And
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I'm on mute, so I'm not disturbing, just listening.
yeah, no worries. Who else do we have?
I'm here.
Who's
One.
Juan? Oh, Juan
Yeah.
Ledesma. Okay,
Very
good to
good.
know. And do we have anyone else? Okay, I think that's it. All right. Sorry, baby, you can continue.
Yeah, well, what I wanted to say is that I actually got in touch with them again this last week because I had ordered 2 things and I had it in my cart, and when I went to my cart and was going to check out, it said the price has been changed, and it told me what the price was, which was even cheaper, which was great. But then I got caught in a loop, and it would never let me go to the checkout. And I even had my daughter take a look at it, and she was with the same thing. She could she couldn't see the checkout button either. And so, so then I emailed them, and he emailed me back and said I had to just hit the buy it. And so that means I just would have to buy one thing at a time. And then it ended it up with, would I be available for a Zoom call the next day? And I said I can do a Zoom call, but I'm on vacation right now. So I'm up in Idaho with my family for Thanksgiving. So I don't want to do that right now. But anyways, I wanted to let you know that they're really there to help. And he had told me that they do have a totally blind person that uses screen reader. He wanted to know what screen reader I had, was on my phone. So anyways, they're there to help. And I think sometimes they still do have a few little issues, but the prices are great. And like Holly said, you can get it in a day or two, and it's free shipping. And I think it's free return too.
Yes, 30 days.
Yeah. And it's all, and I think they have designed this primarily for blind and partially sighted people. So,
Yep.
Yeah, so it's really an awesome site to check it out and, see what you think. And if you're having problems with anything, at the contact button is where I was able to send them an email message. So,
Mhm. And I like that they will send an email when I place my order, and it says order confirmed and gives details.
Wow.
And then just before they're going to ship, or when it has been shipped, they send an email. They say it has been shipped, expect delivery such and such a date. And we can cancel the order as long as it hasn't been shipped. You can do a request to cancel. So it seems pretty workable. And I've all of a sudden gone from not being much of an online shopper for those kinds of things to being thrilled to pieces and grateful.
yeah. Sometimes you get a person like Lori, sometimes you get a person like Innosearch.
Yes. Yay.
There's all kinds of guidance out there to help us spend our money that we don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Yes.
Can you please repeat the website name for me?
It's INNO
Okay.
search.ai.
.ai.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yes, and they have they have a referral program. There's a banner, someplace you can find it where it says if you share the link with friends, when they set up an account, they can get a $10 credit, and you can get a $10 credit also. So I thought that's nice.
So Yvonne, before you go to that website, let's refer you, and then
Okay.
click on the refer link. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they're saying.
Oh,
And any future student that I'll have, I'll just say, click on this link. Yeah.
You know,
You can do your free Christmas shopping.
you
Yeah.
earned it.
I was just telling my my grandson how bright you are, Roberto. See, so quick you can get free shopping there on Innosearch.
Cool.
So Lori, how about Walmart?
I love Walmart.
Tell us how you shop there online.
I've used the app. I've been shopping on Walmart probably for 3 or 4 years now. And I do a member with them like I do also with Amazon, so that I get free shipping and free returns and all that. And with the shopping part, I pick the store. I actually have lots of Walmarts where I live near Boise.
Thank you. Vista 7 others. What a great opportunity to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
What the heck?
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay,
Sorry, Lori. I don't know where that came from.
that's fine. I think it was a voice off of a device, maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
I said something. Oh, Maybe I triggered it. Who knows? Anyway, I do grocery shopping. I get a $35 minimum order, and I get to pick the store because I used to physically shop at one particular store. And so I picked that store, and it's changed over the years. The app has changed quite often. In the beginning, it was a lot easier. The app is okay if I know exactly what I want and I don't want to look up ingredients.
Join the meeting.
But if I want to see ingredients and other information about a product, I will actually use my laptop to go online to look at items, because so the app keeps changing. And I think maybe all of you have probably experienced that, where you've had an app that you said, oh, this works great. And then in a month, it's like, what'd they do to it?
Mm-hmm.
So I've done the app at night, if I forgot something, or if like, oh my gosh, I wanted to get this, I'll do it at night when I'm in bed. I'll just say, oh, I forgot this, and I'll order it real quick. And the nice thing about shipping with Walmart for me is that I can order, and Amazon's starting to do this now. We have Amazon warehouses real close to us now. We can get same day shipping or next day shipping with Walmart, or even sometimes with Amazon, depending on the product. There's several warehouses now here. But the nice thing about the Walmart one is that say it's I don't know, coffee. It will say that it could ship the next day, and it's actually coming from a different store, but they have these drivers that just bring it to the house the next day, and they're wrapped up nicely, and they leave it at my doorstep, and they text you to tell you when they're coming. They text you when they're there. They text you when they've delivered it. I really like that feature a lot. So I don't know if anybody has any questions, but I do that instead of Instacart. I've used Instacart, but because I get the same prices that are in the store with Walmart, and that's where there's a lot of good organic groceries and different things that I can get, that I can read the ingredients. I get that, and I usually pick 3 hours or less is $5 delivery, or whatever it is. Or I can just schedule a time and it's free delivery. But then you get to pick your substitutions if you want a substitution, or if you don't care. And their substitutions are really good. They seem to know what they're doing as comparable items. And I've gotten things that I didn't know existed that they substituted, and I actually liked it better. So you never know. And it's very convenient. Sometimes I'll order something at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be here in 45 minutes, a whole bunch of groceries. I'm like, how did they shop so fast? They're so fast. It's like I barely have time to get my wagon out on the porch and get my answer all the questions if there's a substitute, because you have to agree to the substitutions. And so that's the part where you really got to pay attention. I think the same is true with Instacart, which I think Holly can explain better than me. But that's where having your phone available and a text there ready to go, because they're going to be texting you.
Hey, Lori, question on that, it's Holly. Is there an annual membership fee like we pay for Instacart?
Yes.
Do you know roughly how much that would be? I know it would vary.
It's
just to get rough.
Normally it's $13 a month, and then when you do the year, I think they give you 2 months off or something like that.
Okay, so there's the fee, and it's no delivery charge as long as you do $35 plus. That's same as Instacart.
Unless you want it really fast.
Got it. Yep.
If you want express delivery, you might pay 10 or 5.
Okay. And then does the Walmart, would you know if the Walmart needs to be around us? Because here in Scotts Valley, Santa Cruz area, we don't have one.
Mm-mm.
I think that for grocery delivery, you would have to be near a Walmart that would deliver to your zip code.
Okay.
But for shipping, there's no minimum at all for shipping. So it just depends. I don't know how that would work. How that would work exactly.
Is it the same? Is it the same membership for
Yeah.
shipping and for coming out of the grocery store?
Yeah. For me, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
check into it.
and-
Is
Sounds
there
good.
is there a service fee as well? Or is it just the $13 a month plus $35 minimum?
No, there's no service fee there. If you want express delivery, like I said, within an hour or whatever, it could be 10 or 5, depending. But you do have to put in a tip they give you when you're doing that the grocery delivery, when you're doing that one, you get to pick 5%, 10%, 20%, or custom as far as your tip. And they tell you, usually the 10% is checked already. And sometimes if it's just a few items, I feel kind of sad for the person that's just, if it's a delivery, I'll might bump up the tip higher for them because they get to, that's theirs to keep. 100% is their tip. And the thing about shipping, there is no tip. A lot of times I will opt if there's a shipping option and I don't need it right away, I'll opt for the shipping because then I don't have to pay a tip and there's no minimum. I mean, if the item only costs $4, they'll deliver it to me and I don't have to pay a tip. And sometimes it's coming locally and sometimes it might take a day or two, depending on what it is that I'm buying. And the other thing I do is I compare. If the coffee I want on Walmart isn't available immediately, I'll go look on Amazon. And sometimes Amazon will have the same thing and it'll be here the next day. So I go back and forth and decide. But that's only true with stuff that's not fresh. I don't get Amazon fresh here yet. But I find it quite useful.
Thank you, Lori. That was really helpful. Does anybody have any questions for Lori?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, what's the tips cost? Or how do you figure percentage?
Well, they give you the option on the app or the website when you place a grocery order. They will have the tip already checked for 10%, but you can change it to 5% with a checkbox or 20% or 15%. So you can change it or custom. You can give them a custom. And what I do is I don't include the tip is the way I do it, and I don't know how the option works with it, but somehow it was set up that way for me, that they don't get the tip right away. After they've delivered it, I can change it if I think that they deserve more for whatever reason.
Well, how much that tip cost? What was it?
It depends on how much you're
The
purchasing.
percentage.
Oh, okay.
percentage, yeah, of how much
I get it.
groceries. If I bought $100 and it was, whatever the amount is,
Oh, okay.
it's just like when you go out to eat, you pay a certain
Oh,
percent.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Wow.
Target and Safeway is pretty good with deliveries too. Target and Safeway? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't ship, right? Target
We
doesn't
can't really
ship.
hear you around the table very.
Target ships. And
That's right.
they will call you if they don't have your item and ask you if you would like the other available items. They'll tell you which ones they are. And they'll call you when they show up and they'll bring your groceries into your house. And I like Target.
I'm sorry, I missed who are you talking about?
Huh?
What store, what are you talking about?
Target.
Oh, Target. Okay, good.
Safeway delivers groceries too.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Does Safeway have their own app or like you got to go through the website? I'm not really sure. I mean, I asked my daughter because my daughter-in-law, she works there at Safeway and she does that, like, okay and stuff, so that's how I know that they do it. Okay.
I know. Offer you a free membership for like a free 6 months membership. So you don't have to. It's still, I think, the same minimum. But every other year they will re-offer you that offer, like, oh, here, 6 months.
That's through the Target.
And this is for Target, Roberto?
Yes.
And they do same day delivery too, or you could schedule also.
Yeah, I think it's very similar to that of Walmart, but I think it's $10 a month, meaning $9.99. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's $10, right? $9.99.
I think these would be good information on our website. Well, it will be on the not the website, but the YouTube, because they'll hear us talking. So
I think I'm gonna put it. We should just put a table and just like, here you go. Fees, shipping fees, minimum purchase requirements.
right.
But yeah, I think we were gonna mention Instacart. I think it's
Yeah.
really
I know Holly and
yeah,
Lori
Holly.
orders on it a lot. I heard John come in. I don't know if you and Susan order on Instacart, but let's talk about Instacart. I've never ordered with it, so.
And this is John. Are you guys hearing me okay?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize. I had a little trouble getting in. I wasn't able to do it on my iPhone, so I had to do it with my computer. But yes, Susan and I do use Instacart on a regular basis, and we have found it to be very good. If we don't have a lot of time to spend going through and selecting the groceries we want and everything, because sometimes it can take a little while. What we will occasionally do is call Ira and go through it with one of their agents, because they can do it very quickly, especially when we're getting a lot of things on from our buy it again list.
That's really good to know. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
It works really well. And the one thing that I've found, I'll just say this very briefly because I don't want to take up too much time, but it used to be that up until maybe a year or so ago, that the IRA agent could just go ahead and log in to Instacart with our credentials using their computer and complete the order and select delivery and checkout, and it was on its way and everything was great. What started happening about a year ago is we would occasionally get locked out of Instacart when that happened, because apparently they don't like logins from multiple different IP addresses.
Oh, that makes sense.
And so what we've done to get around that is one of the features, or one of the things that IRA offers, is they will allow you to have them connect to your computer using TeamViewer, or they actually have 3 or 4 different software programs they can use. And so what we do now is we have them connect to our computer, and then we log in with our computer so that it's coming, from a known IP address, and that has solved the lockout problem.
Oh, good to know.
That is good to know. I do know we were just going to quickly mention something right now. We just saw that the shipping subscription for Target is, and I'm not advertising, but it's $50 for the 1-year membership, Black Friday sale. And also, I was going to mention for Instacart, I do know they send you, I think every 3 months, they send you like a $80 coupon.
Yes.
I know I keep getting mine every 3 months or so. It says spend, I don't know how much it says to spend, but it says spend, I think, 80 and get $40 off for the next 2 orders.
Wow, that's a big savings.
They do send you quite often if you're a member, and I'm not a paid member right now, but because I'm still a member of Instacart in a way, they still send me. I got that $80 one just the other day, and they send me stuff every now and then.
There you go.
Wow.
Holly here,
I sure am.
you're the pro.
Ah, well, it sounds like John and Susan are also. And John, I echo what you about the being locked out of the account. That has happened a few times with us, and it was a little bit of a pain, but we got back in. So that's great information about IRA and how you accomplish that. And I really like Instacart. We do much of our shopping that way for groceries and household items, primarily from Costco. And it's become really, really easy to do. I love a deal, and they have a tab that is for sales, and then things that are on sale in different departments. So I can kind of go down and click on department like produce or frozen, and then see what's on sale, and then I can, swipe right. I'm on my iPhone, swipe right and get further information if I want more details and add it to my cart. I really, really like it. It has a buy again area, like John was mentioning. You can just kind of double tap on the items. And something that it's opened up my world in as much as now I know what's at Costco. When my sweetie and I used to go shopping, I mean, he wasn't going to tell me about all the new items on the shelf because he didn't know. But now I can look at things and learn about new items, and it's again opened up my shopping world, and it comes to the back door. So that's it's a good thing, and it has many stores. I can shop from. I can do Target. I can do Safeway. All kinds of things. Home Depot, Kohl's, and it's all under the. We get a deal. I think it's $79 a year. It's discounted from, don't quote me, but I think 99 for the membership, and that is then free shipping. Orders over $35, and we get the discounted membership because we have a Costco card, Costco membership, and that's what we use. That's what we used to charge everything to our Citibank Costco card, Visa. And so that seems like a pretty good deal to me.
And
No,
go ahead.
I'm not sure if it's just me, to those who use Instacart, but in my experience, the only problem I've ever really had was the fact that they don't list large items, or they don't always have all items available. And I thought that was really interesting. So for example, if I'm trying to shop at Santa Cruz Costco and I want to get it delivered at my house, they
925
don't
Black Happy Hour. iPhone
have the
17
item.
details. Smarter Siri roadmap. Apple Black Friday.
Ooh, Black Friday. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Roberta, what were you
Apple
saying?
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the other problem, like I was mentioning, was with when I am shopping, I can't, for whatever reason, it doesn't allow me to add the large items. So for example, if I'm trying to get a gallon of milk, it would only let me choose the half gallons. And to me, since it's the half gallons might be like you'll save $1 if you get the gallon, the full size gallon. So that's one thing I've experienced with Instacart. I'm not sure if anyone else has been through there, but that's something I've experienced multiple times.
Yeah, and I've never had any issues using it with Costco. I wonder if that would be the smaller stores, or was that your Costco experience?
Well, with Costco, I know I've only done it twice, and that's the problem with Costco was that I couldn't find all the items that were at the Costco store.
Oh,
That was the only problem I ever had with Costco. With, like, for example, Safeway or with Food Max or with, grocery stores. For whatever reason, it never allowed me to add the larger items. I always wanted the bigger item, not the
sure.
small, medium-sized
Sure.
item. So that's something I've had a problem with Instacart. other than that,
Okay.
it is a pretty smooth experience. I do like the buy again, basically where you can go into your shopping history and you can just basically re-add everything back into your cart and just kind of subtract what you don't need or, change it up. But yeah, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do like that they always offer you that $80 coupon. I don't have the subscription, but I do use their every time the $80 coupon comes in, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll buy something.
Oh, oh, they also have a customer service phone line for people who are seniors or have disabilities. And I have called them a number of times. Last week, I got a bag of Honeycrisp apples. Actually, I got 2 bags, the 4-pound bags of organics, and one of them was great. One of them had several rotten apples in it. And I thought, the price of groceries, and they just didn't seem that fresh. And I'm not a complainer, but I thought, I think I'm going to call. I called Instacart Customer Service, no problem. They credit it, and I said, my shopper is not going to get in trouble. And they said, oh, no problem. So they're gracious that way.
I do like those kinds of services. Same reason.
Mhm.
So is that number then, the Instant Cart, is it an app or do you have to go, instantcart.com or,
It's both.
It's both.
okay. And then, so the help for seniors and disabled or whatever, that's on that website, that number?
I'm not sure, actually. I created a contact in my iPhone
Uh-huh.
and I called it Instacart Customer Service. And so I don't know where I got the phone number, probably, on their stuff. It's
Maybe
an
you could send
800.
that into Sophia to put on the, like Patrice did for the Amazon.
Sure, be glad to. And so would that'd go to her Sophia's email?
Yeah,
Okay, glad to do that.
yeah, that would be good.
Good idea.
No, yeah, go for it, John.
Yeah, can I say something? Sometimes what you can do, if you don't know the number, you can call the Costco itself and they have all those lists of it. They just read it off to you. They go, okay, closing time, push this button or whatever. You can do it that way too, and get a number.
Oh, we're talking about the accessibility phone number for Instacart.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but thanks for that, John.
Yeah.
I actually forgot what I was going to add.
So does anybody have any other shopping that they do online that they would like to share about?
I do. I mean, I don't know if you guys do, but we do Uber Eats here and there or Uber delivery. So me and my wife have tried Instacart, Uber, Target, Amazon. They're all fun. But we can share our experience with Uber Eats. You want to
Okay.
kind of share? So with Uber Eats, I would say it's gone a long way. A few years back, I had a horrible experience, but it's gone better. I would say it's very similar to that of Instacart. So you could choose your place, and then you get to. I mean, if you're gonna do food delivery, like already made food, once you choose your place, you get to choose, what you want. Of course, it shows all the specials at the beginning. It shows all the popular items. Voiceover, I would say, is very, very, would you say accessible?
Yeah.
With it? Yeah, it's pretty, yeah. So they do really well with Android. I think Instacart also as well does pretty good with TalkBack as well. And when we order, let's just say if we get it wrong, or when it gets delivered to us wrong, to get a rebate is really easy. Back then it was really hard, but now they messed up my order, right? They gave me the wrong tacos. Oh no, they were missing the tacos or something like that. Either way, they were missing an item, and I told I contact them. They send me a link. I clicked on the link. It just said what was wrong with your order. I tapped on what was wrong. It was so easy, and my money came back right away.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
And you
That's
actually
great.
You actually don't even need to have the Uber Eats app. You could do it straight from the Uber app because we do rides also. So you just go into your Uber account and they'll ask you if you want to take a ride or if you want to go to Uber Eats, and that's how we do it. They deliver groceries. Yeah.
Wow.
it's
Donna
pretty-
Kimball has left the meeting.
Do you do that too, John? You and Susan, do you have Uber Eats deliver?
No, I don't.
We,
yeah.
we have not used Uber Eats yet, but we have used DoorDash, and we've been very pleased with the experiences that we've had using it. Not only can you get food delivered from restaurants, but they also will deliver from Safeway and, oh gosh, Petco. Believe it or not, they'll actually even deliver from Best Buy. I don't know that I'll order my next laptop that way, but they they continue to add stores that they'll deliver from, and the experiences that we've had ordering food, and also we've ordered some dog food and a couple of things from Petco. All of the experiences that we've had have been very satisfactory.
Yeah, that's good. Good to know.
No.
I don't know if anyone has ever tried this, but and I feel like DoorDash does it too. But supposedly you can deliver. So, for example, if I wanted to send something to a family member that lives nearby, you can actually send a package. So a driver can come up to your house, pick up maybe I don't know, maybe you made a dinner that you want to send off to a family member nearby. You could get DoorDash or Uber to deliver that item to them.
No kidding.
So that sounded very interesting to try out. I saw it the other day and I was like, huh. I mean, we don't have anything that will deliver, but it just sounded interesting. Like if my mother-in-law wants to make pozole, doesn't want to drive to us, well, maybe, get Uber Eats to take it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple of messages from DoorDash recently saying that they will pick up and deliver UPS packages, and I don't know exactly what that means. In other words, I don't know if let's say that you had a package that needed to go to UPS, possibly a product return or something. I don't know. I mean, I assume that I assume they want the box taped up. Um, I don't know if you have to provide the label or if they can do that for you. And I don't know exactly how you pay for it, but they have been advertising, like I said, that they do handle UPS packages now for pickup and delivery, whatever that means.
Yes, it's a $7 fee. It's a $7. I think it's right now it's a fixed fee of $7. And
Okay.
they will, you can schedule the pickup for Amazon returns. That question about does it need to be already taped up and everything, that's a question I wonder too.
Interesting. I apologize that I joined a little late. Have you all talked about ordering things using your A device and ordering with your voice?
Roberto did a little bit, but why don't you share what you have to share?
Okay. Well, what I have found recently is that I can say the word to activate our device, and I can say shop for, and then whatever it happens to be that I'm looking for. AA batteries,
Oh,
herbal essence shampoo, any number of things. And what it will do is it will give me the matching options that it finds. It'll tell me about them and what the price is and what the quantity is. And if I decide that I want a particular one, I can just say buy it, and it'll place the order for me and it'll be on its way. The
wow.
only thing that I found that's a little bit of a disadvantage with this is that Sometimes it doesn't give me as many options as I might like. It will typically allow you to get 3 or 4 or 5 options that are available, and then it'll tell you that you're at the end of the list. And if you actually go on Amazon and compare that list to what you find on the website, it's just giving you a small sample of what's actually available. But it still can be real handy. I ordered a pack of AA batteries last week, and they came the next day, and they were actually delivered on a Sunday. So I couldn't complain about that.
Yeah, I've had deliveries on Sundays from Amazon too. But my question is that say you want to order some kind of food product, will it read or even shampoo, for instance, would it read ingredients? Can you ask it like an AI? Can you ask it to read the ingredients to you?
I'm honestly not sure. That's a good question. We'll have to try it.
Yeah.
The other thing I found with that, and of course, this is with products that I've ordered before and I
Uh-huh.
want to reorder using the device,
Uh-huh.
I can't change the amount with her. She doesn't understand when I want 2 instead of just 1.
Well, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you about that. And the one thing that I've always kind of wondered is if I wanted 2 and I had just ordered 1 previously, if I do 2 separate orders, I wonder if it's smart enough to combine them. And I haven't tried that yet because I haven't wanted to have to pay extra.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Does anybody know if there's a help page on Amazon that can tell you any of this information? Has anybody checked that out?
What's the question again?
Ordering on your device, has anybody looked up on the Amazon.com website to see if there's any instructions on how best to order using your device?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. I do know
Yeah.
that kind of like Instacart, as some of you guys have mentioned. Basically, Google works since Google isn't partnered up with Amazon. If you have the Google Smart device, you can still order device. I mean, you can still order through Target, through Best Buy, through with your voice. So that's another experience.
Oh,
If anyone.
really?
Yes. So
Oh.
your Google device can order from Target, Best Buy, all those other stores.
Interesting. But you already have to be set up with your credit card with them, right?
Yes, with Google. And it kind of does it the way Instacart would do it. But with your voice, with Google.
Right. Because I have a Google Home plus the other one, but I'm not, like obviously I'm signed up with Amazon, but I don't have a credit card like Lori does with Walmart or anybody else like with Target or something. So you'd have to have that sign up first, right?
Yeah.
Then is
With
it?
mine,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. With mine, I set mine up quite a while ago with my city card with Amazon.
Yeah.
But when I ask her to order something, she doesn't order it. She asks me for my code. I have to give her a code or she won't put the order through.
Huh.
And it's a code I set up.
Uh-huh. Well, that's kind of good because then you're the only one that can do that. That's good protection for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody have any other online ordering that they do? That they
I
would
order from places other than, like, I just started an order through a local farm online.
Oh yeah.
I do that. I order well, Vitacost is one place I go to periodically. They're not a service as far as shopping, but they, like my local farm order, they'll deliver it. I get to, and the thing with these kinds of websites, I think you have to be at least an intermediate with whatever type of computer you're using or online with your iPad or whatever, because they can be rather tricky. Like I order off of Best Buy, the Best Buy online. I don't like their website that much, but I've ordered through them because I'm all set up with my Best Buy card there. And when I look for things like a delivery service for the other items that I like locally grown produce or meat or whatever, those websites take me a little while to figure it out. And then once I figure it out, then I know what I'm doing. But the initial visit is a little cumbersome, but then I figure it out.
Yeah. Thank you, Lori. That's really good.
Most websites are pretty accessible these days, I would say. Most.
Right. Anybody else got anything?
Not yet.
Oh, I haven't done online shopping before.
You want to start? Which one are you going to choose? Which one did we make sound more attractive? One.
I don't know. They're all very attractive, but I haven't done online shopping.
No.
No.
Holly's, well, anyone who has done it. So if you were to do Innosearch, right? Would you switch over to Innosearch or would you continue using what you already are using?
Like, what do you mean?
So for anyone who wants to answer, that has been using Innosearch.ai, would you switch over or would you continue using what you're already using to shop?
I would try it out.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of doing, right now I'm going to it because it has the Good Friday deals, but I'm kind of switching around because I'm so used to going to Amazon.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Yeah, and I am so happy with Innosearch because I was not doing well with Amazon before because our daughter very kindly shared her Prime family membership with us, and so it was cumbersome. That's a great word that you used, to go in and change it over to our credit card, our shipping address, etc. before I shopped. It wasn't. I found it challenging. So I'm a happy Innosearch girl right now.
Holly, there is a way. I shared, Tom and I have a family membership, but he has his own account and he set up his own credit card, but we're still sharing the Prime family membership. So there is a way to do it so you're not mixed up with your daughter.
Thank you, Lori.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's great.
I couldn't tell you exactly how to do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you can create different profiles for each family member now.
That's neat. Thank you. Well, and I figure I seem to be getting all of I think the benefits of the Amazon with Innosearch. We'll see as I learn more. I'm the new kid on the block.
yeah, I haven't checked it out as much yet. I've only gone up there once, so I'm gonna go try looking again.
I was really impressed the other day when I was having the problem that I shared, and he wanted to offer me coming on a Zoom call so that he could help me figure out what the problem was. I thought that was really kind of going beyond.
That's great customer service.
That is really great customer service. Yeah, I was happy. Like I said, I didn't follow through with it, but I was happy about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they designed it for us, for our community. They seem to really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Patty, did you go to the San Jose Innosearch one today?
Yes, I did, Bevy. there was a problem with the they gave a bogus password code, so I got in a little late. It was a good webinar, and I think it sounds like it is something that I could use. I was more attracted to it. I'm just because I had used it a couple times and it didn't work, I'm kind of resistant, but I will go back and check it out. I like, you and Lori both said it. I like going to Amazon and kind of browsing.
Yeah.
And so they make me commit. I have to put in something I want. I think, yeah, well, that was what I really want, so I that's my only thing, is that I'm a browser, and but in a pinch, it sounds like it's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's free. I'm wondering how long it will be free. I think it could become a subscription, seems like, but we'll see. For now,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
make hay while the sun shines,
Right. And a lot of it probably is too, is that we're Amazon shoppers, and so we're really used to the site and being able to, look around at different things and stuff. Where Innosearch is more of a new idea for us.
Yeah.
Where Holly kind of has a different perspective on it, I would think, because she's not been a big Amazon shopper. So Innosearch, she doesn't have that what she's already used to thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have that obsession yet. Okay, Holly, good luck.
Exactly.
Dun dun. Okay.
Right.
Okay, now you're getting me excited about Amazon.
Yeah, no, I'm all about Instacart now. That's what I got from this. I think, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that sounds pretty good.
Right. Michelle
Yeah.
set up an Instacart site when we were having COVID, and we wanted to get food from Costco. So we would do it that way, but I have not personally done it. So, but I want to, because I want to put it on my growing independence list.
Oh, you have a list. That's impressive.
Yeah, like next summer, Michelle's gonna plan on being gone all summer, and so I'll be there by myself. And so it would be nice to be able to already signed up with Instacart and be able to do it.
Yeah, it's a great time to test out things.
Something
while you've got backup.
I have a quick question about Amazon. When all of you shop on Amazon,
Sophia Harrison Boylan has left the meeting.
Do you find it easiest to use on your computer or on your iPhone? And if you use it on the iPhone, are you using the Amazon app?
I use the Amazon app.
Okay.
Now, Patty, I would guess you use yours on your computer, do you?
No, I actually use my phone,
Okay.
and because I started that way. And John, it used to be that I would put like 5 of the same thing in the cart, because I thought, yeah, and that for me, was pretty ridiculous. So then I'd have to call the number and have the lady take 4 of them out of there. And now it's much better, because they say, "Are you aware that you have 2 of the same thing in your cart?" And I think, "Oh, thank you." So they're constantly, I feel like they're constantly trying to make it more foolproof, and I am testing them all the way on that. So but I don't know, I just like, as I said, I just like browsing, and so for what it's worth, I enjoy doing that. But again, I could see using Innosearch.
Well, I had a situation happen once when I was just starting to explore the Amazon app. I was doing a little bit of browsing in there, and I happened to find it was a Sony AM/FM radio that I was kind of interested in, and so I double tapped on it to get more information about that radio, and I got
Sophia Harrison Boylan has joined the meeting.
I got more. I got more information, but the other thing that happened was it showed up at my house the next day,
Oh, no.
and I'm glad for two things. I'm glad that it was only $30,
Mm-hmm.
and
You
I'm
there, John?
also glad that I actually ended up liking it. But yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am here. I am here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yep.
now? I
Yeah.
was just gonna say I'm glad it was only $30 and I'm glad that I liked it. But do you have any idea what I might have had done or had turned on in the app, because it just automatically ordered it for me?
I don't know. I think you might have swiped, right to buy it or something like that and not realized it. That's the only thing I can think of. Now,
I
what would they do in that case? I don't know. Bevy, I always bow to the queen of Amazon shopping. And what happens, Bevy? Has that
Oh,
ever happened to
honey, you
you?
don't have to be telling all my secrets.
I know. I'm sorry. But I worship at your throne. Okay, so how do you do that? Do you know?
I don't know I don't know how that could have happened. It seems to me like
Okay.
it was a fluke or something, because even if you do a buy it now instead of adding it to your cart, you still have to even hit another button that
Yeah,
Yeah.
says,
what was really strange about this was that it didn't ask me for any confirmation or anything. And as far as I was concerned, all I had done was just looked at the item, and reviewed the features and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what caused it either, but I'll be careful in the future, and hopefully it won't happen again.
Yeah, there
Amazon
are
is kind of
safeguards.
one of those businesses like Costco is too, is that they're they're really good about taking things back, or food items or something. If they've sent the wrong thing or you got it and it's bad, they don't have you send it back. They just have you keep it and they'll send you another one
Yeah.
Sure.
for no other
Yeah.
cost.
Mhm.
So they're really, really good about that. They don't
Mhm.
ask any questions. If you don't like it, then fine.
Yeah.
You don't
And
have.
yeah, Bebby, I was thinking about Instacart for you, and we linked it to our Costco membership. There's a place in there when you're getting set up where you put your Costco membership card, and I think that's why we get, and we charge our Costco to our Costco Citibank Visa, and so
Right,
we get points for everything that we buy,
right.
which has worked out really nice. And Costco sends us checks, which we
Yeah,
like.
at the end of the year. Yeah.
Lots, yeah, hundreds of
So
dollars.
the thing about it is, if I'm just going to be buying for myself, I don't, there would be very few things I would want to get at Costco. I'd probably
Mhm.
rather just have like fresh vegetables or something from Nob Hill or something.
Mhm.
And I might use the Eric go kart too. Being Sassy's such a good friend. And
Aw. It is so cool
Yeah.
that we're able to do this
really,
this
Mhm.
online shopping. I just flashed that a couple of great things came out of the pandemic. Zoom,
yeah.
Mhm.
right, which is where we are, and also online shopping for
Yes.
a lot of, like the Instacart became very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Bevy, I just wanted to say that Eric has a thing about Costco, so you can always rely on him.
Right.
I
Well,
don't understand why you have to go every week, but it's part of his routine. So
he used to
Mm.
take us both, but we might have worn him out being two of us.
yeah, two of us with two guide dogs. That was special.
That's right, exactly. Eric, what's this one? What color's that one? No,
Yeah, no,
Eric, what's
he'd take us
this?
if we leave dogs at home. It's
Now
just
your
too much.
glasses will tell you.
Yes,
True.
exactly.
Hmm.
So it's not online shopping, but both Patrice and Eric took us to get new phones, and then a few days later took us to get Meta glasses.
Mhm. Mhm.
We
Yeah.
did We did some serious shopping week before last.
Just remember, Bevy, it took me 3 tries to get the right husband. So
Mhm.
I'm glad
I'm
you
not
were
trying
able
for the
to
third one. I don't care what you say.
experience the benefits.
Wow,
Anyway,
that's funny. Well, and speaking of shopping that I plan to do in the future, hopefully very near future, like hopefully Sunday, a mutual friend, I won't name names, called me this morning very kindly, who just got a pair of Ray-Ban Meta
Mhm.
glasses,
Yeah.
and totally blown away, and thought I would like to hear of their experience. And that was the nudge I needed to push me over the edge to go shop for a
You're
pair.
going
I'm
to
going to do it. That and listening last night to the Guidance November newsletter, in
Yeah.
which there was a link. I don't know if you've listened to it, a link to the Nashville live demo
I did
of
just
Glide.
it this
Mhm.
morning. Yeah.
And she recorded, one of the participants recorded her experience there at the live Glide demo with her glasses. And it was a beautiful quality recording as she tested out this new navigation mobility device that's in research and development that we're going to test out in December. So I was almost at the edge, and this mutual friend called me this morning, and I thought, okay, there's the nudge I needed.
Mhm.
And it's 20% off for local people at Valley Fair until Monday, I was told. At the Ray-Ban, the Ray-Ban store, 7 or 8 stores down from Macy's.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what Patty and I got ours. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm
And I
waiting
think
for mine. My glasses are a different company, but they won't be available till next spring. They'll be at CSUN, but they're not available yet.
Uh-huh.
The
Those will be
Giga,
good ones.
the Giga. Yeah.
It'll be fun to find out what yours will do different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comparison.
Mhm.
John Glass, did you know that Patty and I had gone to get our Meta glasses? Did we?
Yes, I did. And it sounds like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, Bob and I were using them yesterday to have a phone call, and I was really excited. I got another phone call, so I said, "Oh, I'm going to drop you now to see if I can pick up this phone call." Bye-bye.
Aw.
Works really well. A little double tap and then another one, and then I've got somebody
Wow.
else on the line. So, and the quality was really great. The sound quality was terrific. And again, all of these podcasts keep saying the same thing.
Mhm.
These glasses, it's hands-free,
Yeah.
and that is so important. I mean, to
Yeah.
me, I feel so much freer than holding a phone out in front of me. It's just weird. So it's really nice. Whatever smart glasses you get, that is a beautiful benefit,
Yeah, it
and I'm
is.
enjoying it. You just have to remember to turn on the MetaView app. I didn't do that, and I was very disappointed yesterday when I was out with a friend. And I realized, duh.
Oh.
So you just have to get used to these things, anyway.
And I hear that they'll
Anyway.
do an AI summary. If I, for example, if I look at a document and then I'll ask it to give it the right words,
Mhm.
prompts, and it will summarize.
Right.
Well, yeah, not only that, if there's a phone number on that document that you want to call, now that you can say, hey, Meta, call that phone number, and it'll just dial it for you.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And there's supposed to be some big update too that's coming in December. It'll
Wow.
give us even more.
And I think it's so reasonably priced. What is it? $300, or sunglasses are what, $350, $330 something.
Depends on which one you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
And transitions, which I think I will do, actually, having talked to my friend, wasn't there. Yeah, they might do it differently if they had a redo of,
Mhm.
because it'll mostly be indoors for this person. And I think I might do that because I think I will. So that was what,
Mhm.
Patty and
360.
I have the same ones. I know we have Polaroid lenses, but I don't know. if they,
Skylar, mine cannot be. No one can see my eyes with them, and I didn't necessarily mean for that to happen, but it was totally a fashion moment. I wanted black sunglasses because I already had brown and blue, even if these sunglasses are, smart. But the other thing is all of the special stuff that's on them is designed so well that the glasses really do look like a nice pair of Ray-Bans, and you don't feel like you're wearing a helmet of glass or something like that. It's
Exactly.
very
Oh,
it's nice.
No, sorry. So we got this. The computer died, and it said there was 2 hours of battery left, but then I guess there really wasn't. So the computer died. I tried getting it
Bye.
back up and running, but as you guys are talking about Meta glasses, we're over here playing with them.
Okay.
so we're
Yeah,
not,
they're fun.
so are you saying we're done?
No, we're still here. It's just the computer died.
not
Um,
recording.
I believe
Oh,
is it
so we're not YouTubing it anymore.
is it recording? I thought it was still.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe it's still recording.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
I've
we're
got to
still
go
being recorded.
anyway, but it's so much fun to hang with all of you and learn about new things. I'm
Yes,
feeling slightly
Yes.
braver. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
thank
Let's
you,
take on
everybody.
some new stuff.
Yeah.
Does anybody
Okay.
have anything that they want to share before we close early?
Happy
Go.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Whatever you
Thanksgiving.
guys are
Oh,
talking
yes,
about is
actually,
so
there's
interesting.
something.
Oh,
We are not going to meet next month because it's on Christmas Day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
I
come
thought we
on,
were gonna
Debbie.
do when's finances? So finances aren't next
In
month.
In
January.
January. We'll do it in
January.
January.
when the
Yeah.
bills come in.
Yeah, that's
When the
probably
bills come
better
in.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's relevant.
So
Yeah.
you have another month to shop.
Oh boy, I'm feeling too brave.
Right.
Yeah, look out.
And
Holly's
then,
on
of
the
course, the
warpath.
18th
Woohoo.
is our Christmas party, which I think all of you are going to be at. So yeah, we'll have fun.
And we're gonna magic carpet Lori from Idaho.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Mhm. Well, thank you all
Alrighty.
very much. This was great. I learned a lot as
Yeah,
always.
me too. It was wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for all
Yes.
that you shared. We couldn't have done it without you. So
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
And
Thanksgiving.
grateful to
Happy
each and every one of you.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Yeah.
Y'all
Bye bye.